go to parks. We go for the roller coasters. We go for the atmosphere and the way it makes us feel. Man, I think this place is going to do it. We go for the quirky thing that sets this place apart from all the other parks. We go to parks. And today, we go to Lake Compounce in Bristol, Connecticut. Come on. We'll get to Lake Compounce in a sec. You know the deal. Likes and subscribes are appreciated. Geeky stuff in the green. Lake Compounce is about as pretty as it gets for a mountainside, lakeside traditional amusement park. Look, it's not the biggest, but it packs a lot into a really well-kept, picturesque place. I mean, this place has been around since 1846. That's a lot of touching up paint and mulch. That's a lot of mulch. It's really sort of two linear paths that make the park longish and kind of narrow. You've got your main street with all the shops. That's real cute. There are three notable coasters: Wildcat, Phobia Fear Coaster, and Boulder Dash. We'll get to that one in a sec. But the park is littered with other stuff like a drop tower, a few water rides, and cute smaller rides for the entire family. Including Ghost Hunt, a top-notch shooter ride. It's really good. So, what's my one thing? I honestly think it's Ghost Hunt. And not that I haven't been on other, the shooty arcade kind of games before. But I'll tell you, it told you where your target was. Like, you could really see what you were aiming at, which is honestly often really hard. And you scored 1 million points. And the targets reset, and so it wasn't just like it was one and done. They would keep going, and so you could just keep racking up the points. I think Ghost Hunt was my number one thing. Their Crocodile Cove looks pretty legit too, and is included with the mission. We didn't make it back there on this trip, but definitely lots of folks enjoying it. So, Boulder Dash is the highlight. I'm a sucker for any ride that uses the topography. And a terrain coaster does just that. I mean, the lift hill goes up the mountain. A Phobia Fear Coaster looks great and gives something modern to an otherwise really traditional park. Wildcat gives something traditional to an otherwise traditional park. Although it wasn't open when we were there. Testing, but not opening. Sad face. Really sad face. I was a little surprised there wasn't more on the lake. The bulk of the park is really between the mountain and the road, and it just kind of touches the edge of the lake. Some quick research told me that there used to be some smaller attractions on the water, but there didn't seem to be much happening now. Maybe it should be called Edge of Lake Compounce. Nah, Lake Compounce is probably okay. Dino Expedition is a walkthrough museum exhibit kind of thing. It's both cool and, honestly, maybe a little weird. I don't know. It would be my quirky thing, except my quirky thing is beware of your GPS. When you put it in your phone and you're trying to get to the park, it took me to the park, but that's not how you get into the parking lot. I drove back and forth on the road in front of the park and stopped actually to ask the man at the guard shack for the employee lot. I drove all the way around to the entrance to the guest parking lot. I mean, look at this. And it leads all the way back up to where I was. I was on that road right there. Lake Compounce is gorgeous. It's intimate, and it's just the right size for a slow, leisurely day without having to crisscross back and forth across the mega parks. Lake Compounce, put it on your list.